You're a god. Do you think I'm evil?
If you accept that he is you, just as you are you, then yes.
In your eyes, are there any differences?
Do you think there are any differences between your present self? Whoever has tasted the joys and sorrow...
I've seen enough of my past. If possible, I'd like to reclaim this, no matter the consequences. I won't... Can you return my memories to me?
Huh? But won't that...
I've always believed that human lives follow a set of rules. As a puppet living in a human world...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your previous incarnation. Are you sure you want to do...
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me. And ever since I awoke, I've just drifted from one place to the next. But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my missing sin... I've always felt I have an innate tendency, so I beg you.
Very well. Since your mind is made up, I will return to you that which... You have made your decision. Now, take this.
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a human as far as I'm concerned.
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is... my...
Is he alright?
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end. This is trying my patience. Be more human! At my command, you shall fall! Wind rises. Be more human! You dare to gaze upon me? My endless
cycle begins! Insignificant past!
Imbecile! Get out of...
Disappeared.
What did you expect? I'd never lose.
There's the tone of voice again. You're definitely back. Wait, but it was you inside that thing too.
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. Just the way I am. You sound like you're concerned, but don't worry. Thanks to you, even if I didn't change...
The memory recovery seems to have been a success.
Come on. Let's continue.
Welcome back, traveler. If you... You don't like being addressed by...
It's fine. But I was just thinking, after learning about everything the doctor did, there's no... I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events will have affected a lot of...
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it...
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you're changing the world, changing the past. What you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the...
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten...
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth... Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes. And I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that
Why would you go to such lengths?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over, what? But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your past.
Very clever.
I guess you could say that.
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes to... Oh, right. I almost forgot. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are
I'm glad you're able to, Traveler. In the future, I'll continue, including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrents in Irminsul, why did you go? So that's how you found out who's... Well, whatever your reasons, borrowing and returning are the only real relationship...
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops. Some things in this world can... Everything that you feel is... To be human is to live with imperfections.
But humans can't live without a heart, can they?
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even...
Then I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
I'm glad that you've accepted our proposal. Ooh!
Why?
Because... A name is life's first... The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on... No! Paimon only does nicknames! If it's a
Have you... Are you sure? Oh, alright.
There. Now you...
What about a nickname? Are you... Take your time. Everyone who manipulates...
You mean
The doctor.
now that you're stand...
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. Some of them... I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, even though the events have been...
I see. Huh?
It's fine. Let them stab their blades into my chest if they so desire. Maybe that's how it always should have been. What's that look for? That day will come. Alright. Goodbye, wise deity. And you...
He's gone. What he went through today would have been like... Yeah, true. But even so we can finally... Thank you both.
I've got it! I can end my...
You mean because...
Yeah! I heard that Mikoshi... The Dark Cloud... Then, one night, all these expressions... Life! It...